Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this word. And the name of the lesson is called The Game is Rigged and the Fix is In. Casting your vote for presidential election will not matter. Let me say it again, man. The game is rigged and the fix is in. Casting your vote for presidential election will not matter. All right. In this word, what we're going to deal with is the voting scams, the voting trickery, the voting deception and fraud that has been going on for quite a long time, man. Right now we are entering into the voting season for the presidential election. And this is the time of the year where you have all these people, especially for people of color. You have hired guns come out to try to encourage them and motivate them to go out and cast a vote. The Sean Puffy Combs, the Timberlands, the Jay-Z's, the T.I.'s, the list goes on and on and on, man. The Migos, list goes on and on and on with these people that try to tell you to go out and vote because your vote is going to make a difference. That's monkey business, aka is horse shit. Your vote will not matter when it comes to the presidential election. When I say the game is rigged, that means it's already predetermined what's going to happen. The outcome has already been predetermined. When I say the fix is in, look, dude, the president, they already know who it's going to be. Okay? Now, let me just say this, believe what you want to believe. I'm just telling you what it is, man. Presidents are already pre-ushered in, okay? They are already pre-ushered in. The voting polls is just a walkthrough rehearsal. On the day of the election, where everybody think that their vote is going to make a difference or who gets in office, on that particular date, the voting polls ain't nothing but a walkthrough rehearsal for the president. Okay? Both candidates, already know who's going to win behind closed doors. They already know. You see? And according to the royal bloodlines, most of these candidates are related. You see? And let's just put it like this. What you see on the screen, it says voter fraud is a felony. You can get up to 3.5 years and a $10,000 fine. That's speaking of individuals that's caught up in voter fraud, right? But this is a clear mock because the government is the biggest voter frauds that it is. They the biggest voter frauds that it is, man. Think about it, man. On election night, no one sees the counting of the votes take place. All they do is put on the screen, this is, where we're at right now. Based off this state, this is where we're at. But nobody is seeing how they're coming up with these numbers, how these votes is really happening. And most importantly, if you think I'm lying, go back and look at the last president election. There was a lot of states, you got the CNN. CNN is one of the main ones that really do a thorough job as far as trying to keep you engaged as far as the voting process throughout the night to determine the president, right? But have you ever noticed, let's say for an example, they'll say something like this. They'll say, in the state of Missouri, with 20% votes in, we presume already Donald Trump is going to win Missouri. Just with 20% of the votes, they are already deeming dude the victor. With just 20% of the votes that's in. 20%. So this is what you need to pay attention to, man. Okay? It's a whole lot more I can go into in regards to this situation. But hey, I'm not telling nobody not to go vote. If you want to go vote, go ahead. Just know your vote ain't gonna matter, man, pertaining to determining who's gonna be the president. You can forget that, buddy. But when it comes to vote, what is it? It's to express one's view in response to a poll, especially to exercise a political franchise, whether it's Republican or whether it's a Democrat. But the game is rigged. The fix is in. Casting your vote for the presidential election will not matter. Okay? It's not going to matter, man. It's not going to matter. The president is elected. In order for him to be elected, he have to receive at least 270 of the 538 electoral votes, right? Now, check this out. If neither candidate reaches that necessary 270 votes, then guess who decides who's going to be the president? Yeah, the U.S. House of Representatives. You see that? So the people don't even have no type of factor into how this whole situation is going to work out. That's deception and fraud, man. Listen, man, the presidents are already pre-ushered in. Okay, the voting polls is just a walkthrough rehearsal, you see? And both candidates already know who's going to win behind closed doors. And like I said, you ever notice no one sees the counting of the votes take place? They just tell you on the screen who won this state. You got to wonder about that, man. Now let's get into these scriptures. Like I said, you know, the so-called electoral college are the individuals at the end of the day that's going to determine who the president is going to be. And that's malarkey too, because it's more sinister than that. You see? Now, the president will be who? The head of the government of the United States. Okay? And he's arguably the most powerful government official in the world, right? But you Israelites, okay, you sincere brothers and sisters out there, you Israelites, voting is not our deal, man. It's not our deal. In 2 Thessalonians 2:11, it says, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, man. Okay? This is the Lord, man. He's going to give you the extreme ability and power to mentally wander and stray off. Okay? He's going to allow you to how can I put this? Have the wrong perspective on the spiritual truth. He's going to allow you the wrong perspective on the malarkey that's growing out here. You're going to be strongly intoxicated off deception. And that's what happens when you are, when a strong delusion is on you. Okay? That you're going to believe a lie. So you're going to fall for deceptive precepts. You're going to fall for the falsehood narrative that's being put out there. Whatever is not what it seems to be, you going to believe it, man. And the president election is not what it seems to be. But all of y'all is going for the okie doke, man. Jeez, come on, man. In Proverbs 29:2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear it rule, the people mourn. Come on, man. Come on, man. When the righteous, when the one that's honest, when the one that's virtuous, when the one that has integrity, when the one has a great character and conduct, the one that's scandal free, okay? When he's in authority, the people are going to be made glad. They're going to be joyful. They're going to have a merry spirit. They're going to be cheerful. Does that line up with Donald Trump? No, it does not. Do it line up with Joe Biden? No, it don't. You see? Neither one of them. So you wasting your time, man. But it says in Proverbs 29:2, but when the wicked bear it rule, okay, the people mourn. So when the morally wrong, when the ungodly, when the bad person, when the one that's guilty of spiritual crimes, when the one that's guilty of governmental crimes, impeachment and whatnot, when you put that person in office, the people mourn. The people are grieving. The people are in pain. The people are sighing and crying, man. Now, don't that line up with Donald Trump? And that's exactly where we're at now. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay, Barack Obama was the closest thing to righteous being in authority, and he wasn't as righteous, but he was a whole lot better than this clown we got in office now. But what am I saying, man? When the right president ever gets in office, the people are going to be excited, man. Think of the last time people of color have been excited when a president walked into office, man. It's been Barack Obama, man. Yeah. What's the name of the lesson, man? The game is rigged and the fix is in. Casting your vote for presidential election will not matter, man. It's not going to matter, bro. It's not going to matter. In Psalms 22:28, it says, for the kingdom is the Lord's, and he is the governor among the nations. You see that? That's the president right there, man. Okay? He's the one that have dominion. He's the one that have power and rulership. He's the boss of this shit, man. He's the done of all duns. He's the dictator. He's the shot caller, man. He's the game lord, man. He the one. Not Donald Trump, not Joe Biden, not none of these clowns, man. Yahweh is the man, G. Yeah, that's who we cast our vote in. Right there. You dig? We're going to close it out, man, in Deuteronomy 1:13, man. And this is for you Israelites. Listen up, man. This is why, hey, dude, don't even waste your time, man. Do whatever you want to do, but you're wasting your time. Let me just say that. When it comes to casting your vote, you're wasting your time, man. In Deuteronomy 1:13, it says, take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. Okay, that does not line up with Donald Trump. Okay, because the wise man that it talks about is a man that's intelligent, spiritually intelligent, a man that's skillful, a man that's prudent, a man that's learned, and ethically, he's a learned man. Okay, morally. Okay, take you wise men and understanding, men that have discernment, insight, discreet. Most importantly, it says, and known among your tribes, known among your Israelite family. Donald Trump is a heathen. Joe Biden is a heathen. They not among our tribes. So we don't even waste our time voting for these clowns, man. And it says, and I will make them rulers over you. I will make them head and chief over you. That means an Israelite. Okay? An Israelite president or Israelite head chief, someone of that magnitude is who we should be voting for. But that person ain't on the ballot. You see? So even if voting was for real, for the sake of conversation, we would be voting for our own fellow Israelite. But like I say, the game is rigged, man. The game is rigged, man. The game is rigged. But you ain't got to listen to me. Do whatever you want to do. But like I said, if you think that your vote is going to make a difference in who's going to be the president of 2020 or this next presidential term, I'm telling you, man, you're going to be in for a surprise, you dig? I hope you sincere brothers and sisters was edified by this word. We give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And hey, guess what, man? I smell a rat. Don't be surprised Donald Trump win it again, man. And I'm not no supporter of dude, but it really smelled like, and it seemed like they got dude coming back in there again. And I hope I'm wrong, because I can't take no more of this clown. But some don't smell right. Hey, man, some don't smell right. That's all I'm going to say, man. Shalom, brothers and sisters, already.